which is better for fighting fatigue? Is it setting the snooze button and then getting up a half hour later, or setting your alarm for a given time and just getting up and getting going?
Getting up.
Getting up and getting
I
going.
hate the snooze
Who
button.
thinks she's right? Almost everybody. All right. You know what? You're a very savvy group. Al, you're absolutely right. The fourth secret to fighting fatigue is, in fact, to lose the snooze. And here's why. And this is really important. Let's say you're sleeping. Looks a little like you, actually, Al. And as you sleep, we can look at your, then just freeze this for a second. Now, there are 4 stages of sleep. The deeper you go into sleep, in the stage 3 and 4, the more restorative the sleep is. The REM sleep is up near the top, when you're really about to get going. Those are when you have your dreams. Now, let's play the animation forward. Normally, as you sleep through the night, you'll actually advance your sleep through all these cycles till the end. You'll have more dreams, and then finally you'll be awakened and get out. During snoozing, you never get back to REM. You're never getting deep either. You're sort of stuck in the middle there, in no man's land, where you're not getting REM or the restorative deep sleep. That's why it's a waste. So we're clear on that.
Yes.
Okay, Vanessa, back to you. You're down 1-0. That's your deal.
Okay.
The third fatigue fighter requires your nose. So I've got some aromas on these sponges. This is called aromatherapy.
Okay.
So take a little sniff of each of those. Take them separately so you don't confuse yourself. Right? Now, which one do you think is the fatigue fighter?
This one.
Okay. Well, that one is chamomile. You smell like chamomile?
Okay, I do.
And what's the other one smell like?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Oh, like a lemon.
That's lemon.
Yes.
Lemon is actually the fatigue fighter.
Okay.
Lemon will keep you awake. That's one of the reasons that it's a wonderful tool to use. You can use it in a little, it comes in bottles with a little oil. You can rub it on parts of your body. It'll wake you up. It'll snap you going. You can use it as scent in the air as well. So that's the third fatigue fighter, is get a lemon lift. Now, Elle, back to you.
Okay.
Here's a real question for you. It's to reveal our second secret fatigue fighter. What can help counteract the effect of the energy drain you get when you have a big, heavy lunch filled with saturated fats? Is it DHA, which is the omega-3 fats found in fish oils and algae, or is it a multivitamin?
Oh my gosh, I have no clue.
Well, 50-50 chance.
Okay, DHA.
DHA, ooh.
No, okay. All right, no. All right, a vitamin?
Good guess. Good job, Elle. All right, here's the deal.
Okay.
The second fatigue fighter is actually a multivitamin, especially when you take it after or just before a big meal. Here's why. Normally our arteries are like this. See this plastic tube I'm holding, and it's nice and big and fat? But when you eat a meal, you actually spasm the artery down. You make it much smaller, like this other tube that I'm holding. And so when that happens, obviously you don't have the blood flowing the way it used to flow. So what you want to do is to dilate back the spasmed artery to where it used to be. It turns out that you can do this through a multivitamin. That's one of the reasons, if you're going to have a steak, have tomatoes with it, because the lycopene's an antioxidant that works like a vitamin. Make sense? All right, Vanessa, you can tie it up now.
That's right.
I'll give you a break. Here's the question for you. It's the #1 fatigue fighter that can help you maintain energy throughout your day. Is it selenium, which is an essential mineral found in fish, it's in garlic, or is it D-ribose, which is a sugar that can be taken either as a pill or a powder and changes the way you make energy in the body?
I'm going to go with that selenium because sugar usually gives you that crash.
Yeah, it was a trick question.
It was?
Because it was not a sugar, it was a sugar-like substance. That's the #1. By the way, energy secret I got for you all today, energy booster, is D-ribose. And most of you have not heard of this, but I want you to be clear on this. I'm going to give you a little taste.
Okay.
All right, so there's orange juice, and it comes in this form here. Can you all see that? Put it in a juice that's not very sweet, and it adds a little sweetness to it. It doesn't have very many calories. I mean, compared to most foods, it has almost no calories. You can buy it in the health food stores. You can buy it on the web. It's very inexpensive as well.
Okay.
So, Elle, you're a winner. Congratulations. You won nothing. And you get all of the energy boosting fatigue fighters we spoke about. Congratulations.
I need it. Thank you.
Congratulations. Next up, I'm going to count down the 3 ways to look younger. Stay with us.
Coming up, how well has Dr. Oz followed his own advice?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24? How old do you think I am?
Wait till you hear her answer. The top 3 foolproof remedies
And the #1 thing you look for to keep your skin looking younger?
will be revealed. Find out how many may already be a part of your life. Next.
Critical things you need to know for your best health today. We're now at number 3. 3 ways to look younger as the years start to add up. 20 years from now, more than 70 million of us will be over the age of 65. And not a single one of us wants to look it. But time and science are on your side. Researchers are working overtime to keep us youthful and wrinkle-free. Age is fast becoming a treatable condition. Want to know what really works? It starts at home with 3 simple, foolproof remedies. To help me count down the 3 things to help you look younger, I'm going to need a little bit of help. I need an assistant of the day. So if you're sitting in seat number 75. How are you? Yes, go ahead. Yes, it's okay. What's your name?
Canada. My name is Nana.
You're from Canada?
Yes.
Oh, here, get your mic up there. Okay, come up, Canada. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Okay.
You don't have to answer them if you don't want to.
Okay.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
24? How old do you think I am?
Oh, I don't know. You're 40.
40? That's close. I'm 49.
Wow, you don't look 49.
Well, I'm getting closer to looking 49 every day.
Well, you're very handsome.
Well, you're very kind. Now, here's the question. What is the number 1 ager of all for our skin?
Sun and smoking, maybe?
Good. Those are 2 good choices. We're going to talk about sun right now. So, you want to watch a little animation with me?
Sure.
Come over here. Come over here. So, let's say you're looking at a hand of a young person, a 35-year-old person, and you watch what happens when you look into that skin and you see the top layer sort of thick and there's some bouncy tissue in there. That shrinks as you get older. Plus the muscle at the bottom, see the brown stuff? That also gets narrower. So as you get older, you lose a lot of the ability to have elasticity. Plus, you see the oil made next to the pores? All that oil dries up. So you have dry skin and you have thin skin. That causes the skin to buckle, which gives you the wrinkles, big and small wrinkles, that we see so frequently. Plus, you actually lose some of the surface reflection, so the skin no longer has that glow that it normally has when you're young.
Okay.
Okay? All right, so now we understand why our skin ages as we get older. Then the question becomes what you can do to stop it, because there's lots of things you can do to stop it. But part of it comes down to a fundamental insight. What part of the body do you think ages the most from sun exposure? Where's the greatest risk of skin cancer? Let me see that.
You mean which body part?
Yes.
The face, maybe?
The face? How many thinks the face is right? Now, you think it's one side more than the other? You think they're equal?
Well, maybe if you're driving, if you're on the driver's side and on your left hand.
How many think she's right about that? Yeah, she's right.
Oh, yeah?
Nana is right. The left side of the body ages faster and is higher risk of skin damage and therefore for skin cancer. That's one hint to us of how damaging sun can be. So the number 3 way to look younger is to wear sunscreen. The number 2 way to keep your skin looking younger is to use a moisturizer. And let me show you why that is. So there's moisturizers and there are different kinds that I happen to like a lot, but glycerin works pretty effectively. And if you take this oil, pour it into the water. See what happens.
All of it?
Pour it all. Now watch what happens. That's good. Now, you notice what happens? It settles out, doesn't it? And glycerin and other oil-based substances will do the same thing. They'll form a layer over the top of your skin, and as it forms that layer, it will actually seal in the moisture. Glycerin does something extra. Glycerin actually pulls moisture from the deep parts of the skin up to the surface to help it even further. Okay?
Okay.
And the number 1 thing you need to look for to keep your skin looking younger has to do with how you sleep. So, slide on this bed, let me see what you do.
Well, now that I'm pregnant, I sleep on my left side.
You're pregnant.
Yes, 3 months.
Yeah, congratulations.
Okay.
So you notice the kind of material you use for your pillowcase. Do you like this? Does it feel good to you?
Not really. It's kind of
A little coarser?
rough. Yeah.
Well, this is the best material that I could find. I actually don't mind this. But this is a 1-micron pillowcase. And by that I mean the little holes in the fabric are tiny. That's important because if you're sleeping on a down pillow, for example, you'll actually have little bits of material that's allergic to you. The material left over from the mites going to the bathroom. And that can seep through the pillow and you're inhaling that as you're sleeping face down into it especially, and that will also cause swelling of your face.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yep.
So, for for those of you who are not pregnant, if you're pregnant, you got to sleep the way you were sleeping. Then my recommendation would be to sleep on your back if you can do it. Allow your face to have the gravity supported rather than fighting against it. That's a good way of keeping your skin looking nice and smooth when you get up in the morning. Make sense?
Think about.
Nana, you're wonderful. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So, when we come back, the 2 alternative health secrets that I'm trying myself this year. Stay with us.
Up next, 2 of the hottest treatments today.
I've been curious about this for years.
Number 2, is it really legal?
What do you think? You still with us?
Yeah, it's,
Gives you a funny high, doesn't it?
yeah, can I do a couple more?
Please do.
And number 1,
That I'm going to try this year.
it turns out is not as fun as number 2.
Give me that back.
Find out what both of them are when we come back.
Welcome back to my very special countdown. We're down to number 2 now. The 2 alternative health secrets I'm going to try this year, and I want you to do the same. Now, they are low-tech and they're inexpensive, and here to help me test these products is Kelly from our audience.
Hi,
you, Kelly.
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
You're
too.
very handsome.
You're very kind, Kelly. All right, so let's start off with number 2. This is a product that uses a mineral found on the other side of the world. You ready to go look at it?
I'm ready.
I've been curious about this for years. Himalayan salt.
Very, very interesting.
Now, I'll tell you why this is interesting to me. Because it turns out that this salt, because it's not like table salt, doesn't have any contaminants in it. There's no anti-caking agents added to it. It's all natural.
Okay.
Comes from the Himalayan mountains. It's placed into a container. Then you suck on this, drawing air from the bottom through the salt, which is in the middle of this container,
Okay.
and then you breathe it out through your nose. So
Okay.
go ahead and give it a shot. See, if it goes well for you, then I'll try it. What do you think? You still with us?
Yeah, it's,
Gives you a funny high, doesn't it?
yeah, can I do a couple more?
Please do. While you take a few more hits, I'll talk about the fact that experts say that because these salts are pure and they can come from a part of the world where there's not a lot of pollution, that has give me that back. The salt draws out some moisture from the back of the throat. It decreases swelling for that reason. It's helpful for asthma. It's helpful for allergies, sinus conditions. But guess what? It also has potassium in it.
Oh, good.
And for that reason, potassium can actually decrease your blood pressure, so we think it may be beneficial for that. You got to use it for 10, 15 minutes a day, maybe a tiny bit longer. It costs about $30, but you can use it for months because the salt stays in this.
Okay.
And after a while, you trade it in, get another one. You can get it online in some health food stores. Now, the number 1 alternative medicine secret that I'm going to try this year, Kelly, you're going to go first with. You have any idea what it is?
No.
All right. Well, this is called an inversion table.
Looks like torture.
Well, it could be. That's why I'm not going to do it first.
Oh, nice. Thank
So, I've got to be honest. I've never put anyone in one of these before,
Okay.
but I'm going to today with you.
you. Okay, then.
So, if you trust me,
I trust you,
and I've done
100%.
surgery, so I'm good at some things.
Okay.
We're going to get you saddled up in here and see how this goes.
Okay.
Right?
Giddy up.
Now, you're going to stand on this, and I'll hold this. I hope you don't fall.
Gee,
Now, take your hands and hold on here.
Okay.
Hold on here. Okay? Yeah. Have you ever seen Silence of the Lambs?
I'm scared now. I'm scared now. Woo! Okay, can everybody see up my shirt?
No. Now, let go of your hands.
Let go?
Let go.
Are you kidding?
I'm serious.
Oh,
All right. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you
You
doing?
doing okay? Now, I'm going to describe some of the potential and theoretical health benefits. It takes a little while, but I'll go through them slowly.
Okay.
So the lower back can be stretched out. It actually has been used for this inversion therapy and therapies like it. You also have extra blood going to the head, and that's important because that we think will stimulate dopamine and serotonin. These are mood-boosting hormones within the brain, and that's one of the other purported reasons why this may be beneficial. For many folks, this $100 piece of equipment is not easily obtainable, either because you don't have the space to put it in your house or you don't want to spend the money on it, but there's alternative, inexpensive ways you can use right now. This chair is an option that I want to offer to everybody. It's pretty simple and straightforward. You lie down on the back. You can do this at home while you're watching the show. Put your feet over this. I've done this at home, right? And they go like this.
Hey, yours looks a lot lot more comfortable than mine.
Are you okay, Kelly? All right, well, Kelly looks happy. I'm happy too. I want to thank you very much. Now, the question then becomes, what's the number one thing I want you to take this year? I'll tell you next.
Coming up,
It's the one single supplement I take with me to a desert island.
can they figure out what it is?
One of these boxes contains a special prize.
It's number 1 on Dr. Oz's list for 2010.
And it is...
You won't believe what it is. Find out when we come back.
Let the games begin.
أكل الطعام الرائع السهل لكن تخيل أنك تكلف بإعداد شيء مبتكر
It was hard.
لذيذ
It should be interesting.
ومظهره جميل في ساعة واحدة وأنت في منافسة مع آخرين يتلهثون جميعهم ليكونوا التوب شيف غدا 7:30 KSA على MBC 4.
أول شيء في البداية شفت الإعلان في التلفزيون فاتصلت وفي برنامج MBC في أسبوع اتصل لنا وقال لنا أنكم فزتوا في المسابقة.
شارك في فرصة العمر في موسمها الرابع من MBC وحقق أحلام ابنك. 2,000,000 ريال سعودي ل5 فائزين. فقط أرسل كلمة عمر إلى الرقم المرادف لبلدك. تابعوا السحب الثالث مباشرة يوم الجمعة 25 من نوفمبر خلال برنامج MBC في أسبوع. بقي يومان على السحب الثالث. MBC.
Our countdown ends now with the number one step you can take to transform your health. It's the one single supplement I take with me to a desert island. I'll reveal what it is in a second and the incredible things that it does for you by playing a game that we call Win Your Daily Dose. Now, I got 3 wonderful folks joining me, and we had Linda, Isan, and Tony. Thank you very much, each of you. Any idea what supplement I'm talking about?
No?
Yeah, give me help.
E.
A lot of D's, a lot of E's, no. One even. Yep. Omega-3 fats. Omega-3 fats. Right now, we actually did a little something before the show started. We actually checked the omega-3 levels on each of you, right?
Yes.
And so, Linda, you have the highest number, so you get to pick first. Right? But choose carefully, because whatever's in this box, you're taking home with you. It's true for all of you. Right? One of these boxes contains a special prize, which I'm sure you'll want to win. All right? Pick one of these boxes. Which one do you want? Yes. Give her a hand, audience. Yell it out. Small, large, middle.
You want me to pick the small?
Okay, you get the small one.
On this side?
Yes, you can stay on that side. Actually, you know, come on this side. So that leaves 2 boxes, you saw, for you. Now, you get the second highest levels, you get to go second. Which one do you want?
I'll take the big box.
Take the big box? Okay. She wants the big box. Now, Tony, I got a little surprise for you. Because you had the lowest level of omega-3s, you obviously need the biggest support with this. So you have the right to bump one of your competitors here. And take whichever box you want. So you can take the largest one, the smallest one, or stay in the middle, whichever you prefer.
What should I do? Oh, what should I do? I'll go with the middle.
Go with the middle. You go to the middle. All right. Now, let's see what's under each of these boxes. Linda, you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's see what you got in your box here. Lift this up together. And it is, ta-da, supplements. Okay. Now, supplements are a very good source of omega-3s, fish oil pills. A very simple way of getting your omega-3 source into your diet. Automate it, make it natural. Okay?
Got
Congratulations.
it. Thank you.
Now, Tony, you're number 2.
Number 2.
So I'm going to come over here and help. Now, the thing about number 2 is it could be really big or really small. Let's see what you got here. Ready? Lift it up. Move it forward. And it is flax seeds. Now, flax seeds are a great source of omega-3s. It promotes bone growth, supports your health in a lot of other fashions. It also is not very expensive. All right, Joe, what do you think's in here?
At this point, maybe some fish.
Maybe some fish?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look. Lift it up. And it is... It is, in fact, fish.
Okay.
Salmon is a very special fish. It's a very good source of omega-3s. It's young fish. Now, I think that you deserve even more than taking home these fish. And I think you ought to be able to travel to the place that I think is one of the best fish markets in the country. And if you're willing to go, we've got tickets for you and a friend to go visit the Bay Area of San Francisco. You want a spa trip for two to the Cavallo Point Lodge. It's a luxury, eco-friendly resort. You got round-trip airfare, and it's provided to you by SpaFinder.com. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thanks for playing. We'll be right back. Here are the three things I want you to remember from today's show. First, know your cancer risks. If you identify your biggest risk factors, you can increase your odds of staying cancer-free. Second, fight fatigue. Try incorporating D-ribose into your diet to combat exhaustion. And finally, get your omega-3s. It's the one supplement I want you to take this year to promote brain health and prevent heart disease. Now, those are my doctor's orders. Tell your family and friends about today's countdown to have your best year ever. And I'll see you next time.